money that comes in from that to be given to cancer research. It's something that's very, very dear to me since it took both my parents. 7:03 for the half. Ravens 13, 49ers 5. They've scored 13 consecutive points after the Niners got the first 5. Roger says, you happy nerds in your computer. Better believe it. This kick will be brought out by Deebo Samuel to the 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, and out of bounds at the 33-yard line. Best starting position of the night for San Francisco. Lions and Cowboys, Saturday, 8 p.m. on ABC. Prescott has thrown 30 touchdowns. He's only thrown 7 interceptions. Purdy now has 10 interceptions with the 3 that he has tonight, but there's still a couple of games left in the season. And as I mentioned, for both teams have basically a magic number of 2 to clinch the respective number 1 seeds in their conferences. But it's all Baltimore right now. They lead by a count of 13-5. The Niners are within 1 possession, even though they've turned the ball over 3 times tonight. Purdy, this time under center, turns and gives to Christian McCaffrey, and McCaffrey gets across the 35 to about the 36. Tampa Supreme joining us. Thank you, Tampa. Much, much appreciated. I mean, Brock Purdy is not trash. He's having an awful game, but he ain't trash. Trust me, he had an awful game against Cincinnati where he threw 2 interceptions. And I think Charles is linked up through his channel. Thank you. Killer Red is with us. Thank you very much. If y'all like what you hear, do me a favor. Drop a contribution to the Cash App. They fake to McCaffrey. Purdy to throw. Looking. Pressure on. He throws to McCaffrey. McCaffrey gets across the 40, and he's down at the 42-yard line and down to the 43. Ray Hamner with us. Merry Christmas to you. Merry Christmas to all who are coming on for the first time. The Hog TV with us. Niners will still be at 2 after this game. Yeah, and you know what? That's why I'm not particularly worried. This is a preview of the Super Bowl in Vegas.
Oh yeah, you gotta see these teams have. This is like star-studded, man.
Yes, it is.
Very star-studded.
Very much, very star-studded.
Both teams have numerous all-stars right now. I mean,
yeah, they do.
All pros. I'm sorry.
Yep. 3rd and 1 coming up in a timeout. 3rd and 1 coming up in a timeout call by San Francisco. That's their first. They'll have 2 remaining. And Charles, it's like you said, both of these teams have been star-studded all year long. They've both had to deal with injuries. Of course, the Ravens losing J.K. Dobbins, but then Gus Edwards has stepped up. How big has Gus Edwards been for the Baltimore Ravens stepping in for J.K. Dobbins?
I mean, he's been a touchdown machine. I mean, ultimately, you got to think about it is that, you know, it hurt us when we lost Keaton Mitchell.
Right.
But, you know, we had to step up and keep pushing the train.
Exactly.
You know, next one steps up. And that's
And that's for both teams. And that's for both teams. Because remember, for 2 games, we didn't have Trent Williams or Deebo Samuel. We lost them in the Cleveland game, but they're both back. They're both healthy. 3rd and 1 for San Francisco. Gotta have it. And it's Purdy that will sneak it. And Purdy's got the first down out to the 44-yard line. And you gotta love plays like that when you want to give your team a shot in the arm. The Ravens have done it. The Niners have done it. Man, you know what? I know Purdy's having a bad game, but I said at the top of the broadcast, and I know y'all have tuned in, and Charles, I know you've tuned in, that the Ravens defense is nothing to mess with.
Oh no, you got a bunch of killers on the team. I mean, you literally have 2 of the best
on both teams. On both teams. 1st and 10. 4:55 left in the first half. Fake to McCaffrey. Purdy to throw. Over the middle to McCaffrey. McCaffrey across midfield before he's brought down by Roquan Smith at the Ravens' 48-yard line. And now it just seems like this 49er offense is clicking again. But this Ravens defense has bent. They haven't broken. They've only surrendered 5 points. They've taken the ball away from the 49ers 3 times. But you get the feeling San Francisco, Charles, is still in this ball game. They've been there.
Oh, no, a team like this, they're here till it's like triple zeros.
Yep.
So not expect this. Nobody expect this to be a cakewalk.
Out of the I formation, the handoff to McCaffrey. First down and more inside the 40, 35, 30. McCaffrey 25, 20. Down to the 15, down to the 10, and down to the 9-yard line. There you go. That's the second big splash play of the night for the 49ers. Deebo Samuel lends a block. It's first and goal, San Francisco.
It's never going to be easy. You got to take the fight to these guys.
And vice versa. You got to take the fight to Baltimore, just like you got to take the fight to San Francisco. If you like what you hear, to all that are coming in through Charles Faulkner's channel, please make a donation to the Cash App, $ Tallman Dr. K50. It helps the family fund right now, and we need it with all the medical bills and the mountain of bills that we're facing. On first and goal, here's McCaffrey up the middle to the 5. McCaffrey leans in. He's in. Touchdown, San Francisco, and they're right back in it. And Calvin Rogers said it best. Can somebody tackle this guy? Let's see if McCaffrey got in. His legs were perpendicular to the ground. He crossed the goal line. He is in. And let's see if the Niners will go for 2 or if they'll play it safe.
It's not the type of defense you want to just keep playing too.
No, it is not. They'll go for 1, and they'll play it safe. Jake Moody for the extra point. Ball in between the hashes. The snap is high. It's down, and it is good, and it's a 1-point game. And, Charles, you got to hand it to him. What a response by the 49ers after the Ravens got a field goal off of a turnover.
Yeah, that's where more and more we're going to have to score more touchdowns. It's nice to have the greatest kicker of all time.
Right.
But you want to rely on that touchdown. Because if that would have been 7, this still would have been a very hill for them to climb.
It is. 3:23 left in the first half, so the Niners get a little bit of momentum. They go 68 yards in a hurry. Score is now 13-12 in favor of the Ravens. And Charles, we have talked about this all year long with both of these teams. No matter what you do, you have to take the fight to them, and it doesn't matter what happens throughout the game. And you've said it so many times. My buddy Victor Locke, who has been my engineer for 20 years, has said it so many times. It's about the main thing. It's about adjustments. And right now, both teams have made their adjustments on the fly.
Oh, yeah. I mean, you're basically seeing the Super Bowl quality game right now. I mean, you're seeing coaching at its best. You're gonna see some weird, sugar honey iced tea coming out. And it's gonna be very interesting, especially since we're going into the halfway mark almost. And once you fundamentally think you figured out one of these teams, here comes something new that they're gonna pour on. And don't think those 3 interceptions is still not in the back of Purdy's mind.
It is.
Just like the sack for Lamar. Don't think that's not in the back of his mind. But 3 first, and you got to remember, in the first half, wow. And something tells me if Kyle Hamilton is not the best safety in the league.
Man, you ain't got to tell me twice.
I'm just
you ain't got to tell me twice. Shucks, I've studied Kyle Hamilton all year, and I knew he was the best safety in the league.
And then you got to look at McCaffrey. He's like the damn Energizer Bunny, man.
Oh man, he is. He is.
He's like Rocky. You got to knock the hell out of him before he stops.
And here's the thing. He was worn down in Carolina, but he gets to San Francisco, and, he has stayed healthy the entire time that he's been with the 49ers. Jake Moody will kick it off. The approach and the kick, high and deep, and it will go to and through the end zone for a touchback. And the Niners are back in this ball game. The Niners are back in this ball game. Mister with us. Woo! To you, my friend. And again, I'm doing this because I love to do it. I was encouraged to do it. I got the greatest wife in the world. Y'all know Dr. K. Y'all know my Jody. She said, I will take Sonya to work so you can knock this out, but we got to get back on regular schedule, and that's fine, and that's fine by me. But, we've talked about what a good woman does. We'll talk about this at halftime. From the 25-yard line, Ravens moving right to left. Jackson back to throw. Zips one, and that pass is caught. Out to the 45-yard line, and quickly a first down for the Baltimore Ravens. And the pressure has been getting to Jackson, but we have a flag on the play. And hands to the face against the Ravens. That'll wipe out that completion, and they'll repeat first down.
Wow. Sometimes I think the refs just call what they want to call.
How many times have we seen that over the years?
How many times?
And look, rooting interest aside, we've seen it over the years many, many times.
This was an outstanding
it's crazy because even in this game, we saw some weird stuff going on in the first.
Yeah, we have. 3 penalties apiece. Ravens 35 yards, Niners 52 yards on 1st and 20. Jackson back to throw, stepping up into the pocket. Escapes to his left. Jackson winds up, throws, and it's caught by Isaiah. Did he drop it? Did he catch it? I thought Isaiah Likely caught it. No, he didn't catch it. Second down. I didn't see a hands to the face. I'm sorry. I didn't see a hands to the face.
I'm just wondering, refs are, like they must have a Rolodex sometimes. Okay, let's see what call I can play that nobody.
Right. That was a great throw by. Didn't see that. Well, they gave it to him, and that's a first down. They gave it to him. That's a good call. That was a good catch. That was indeed a catch by Isaiah Likely, and the completion to Zay Flowers gives them from first down as we count down to 2 minutes left in the first half. Jackson 12 of 21, 93 yards. He's only rushed for 6 yards in the first half. We have reached the 2-minute warning. And your score, the Baltimore Ravens 13 and the San Francisco 49ers 12. I'm joined by Charles Faulkner, my dearest friend of some 8 years. And, man, I'll tell you what, I've mentioned Jody, and I wouldn't be who I am today or where I am today without her. I can't, people say, well, you don't have to brag on her that much. Want to bet? Y'all don't know people don't know what we've been through, man.
Everybody got love for Jody, man. Everybody got love for Jody. Such a good woman. I think it's interesting when you look at good people. I think that we're so far gone with morality that we don't even recognize good people anymore.
That's true. It's true. Like I said, I've told this story many times. I'll tell the short version of it. Jody has saved my life 3 times. She has saved my life three different times.
I'll be right back. Got to meet some guests. I'll be right back.
All right. That's Dr. Charles Faulkner. I will go solo here. Okay, that's what I needed to do. That's how I'm going to do this. We're going to move that down. So I'll go solo on the camera. We have 2 minutes remaining in the first half. Niners trail 13-12, despite 3 interceptions from Brock Purdy. And the Ravens are operating on a first down. If you like what you hear, please make a donation to the Cash App. This tag you need is $ Tallman Dr. K50. Feel free to like, share, and subscribe. We are 22 subscribers away from 1,000, and we'd love to get that tonight. We would love to get that tonight. 2 minutes left in the first half. Baltimore 13, San Francisco 12. And I'll say it again, both quarterbacks have faced some adversity, especially Brock Purdy, who's thrown 3 first-half interceptions, but only 1 has resulted in a touchdown. But those 3 interceptions have resulted in 10 points. Those 3 interceptions have resulted in 10 points. And that's why the Ravens have a 1-point lead, 13-12. They have it 1st and 10 at their own 38-yard line. They'll split everybody out. That is Justice Hill standing to the left of Lamar Jackson. And here they come with the pressure. Jackson is caught and dropped. Did he? And was that a fumble, or they're going to call that an incompletion? Or they're going to call that a sack? What are they going to call it? What are they going to call it? They got the ball. Jackson got the ball out just in time as they brought Diamonor Lenore coming off of the right side. Bosa got his hand up. And Jackson was down. That's a sack for Javon Hargrave. Clock keeps running. Snap to Jackson. Looking to throw. They get Bosa out of the way. Jackson escaping to his left. Jackson looking. Winds up. Batted out of bounds. Javon Hargrave one more time. Say what you want. My Browns beat both of these teams. Yes, they did. Can't argue. Won't argue. Can't argue. Won't argue. Won't argue with any of that. We have a flag. Defensive holding. And that gives the Ravens a first down. 4th penalty against San Francisco for 62 yards as they were looking for Javon Hargrave. Zay Flowers got held. And Ambry Thomas was the guilty party. So the Ravens get a first down. And this is after surrendering a sack. And you know the 49ers are going to come with a lot more pressure. They're playing too physical in the secondary. That they are. 7 in the box now for San Francisco. Jackson waits. Takes the belt high shotgun snap. Looks to throw. Winds up and throws it out to Justice Hill, who gets out of bounds before Shavarius Ward can pop him. Gain of 2. 2nd down and 8. From that point, 1:06 left in the first half. Ravens 13, 49ers 12. And the 49ers will get the ball to start the second half. So they'll have a chance to, if they hold here, they'll have a chance to get the lead to start the second half, depending how much time is left in the first half here. 2nd and 8 from the 40-yard line. Jackson waits in shotgun formation. Justice Hill stands to his right. Snap to Jackson. He throws far side, caught by Odell Beckham, and he's got a first down. With 1:02 left in the first half. Good job by Lamar Jackson. Able to get the pass out to Beckham. Another first down for the Baltimore Ravens. Coming up at halftime, it's the BetUS.com halftime report. Todd Monken was the Georgia offensive coordinator for 2 national championships. 1:02 left in the first half. Jackson waits in shotgun formation, takes the belt high shotgun snap, looks to throw. Pressure comes. He escapes to his right and throws, and that pass is caught. Another first down for the Baltimore Ravens. 50 seconds remaining in the first half. 48, 47, 46, clock ticking. Baltimore taking their time as well they should. From the Niner 35-yard line, Jackson 5 of 5, 50 yards on this drive. He looks to throw one more time, flag it down. That pass is caught by Aguilar, but that's a possible hold, and it may come back. Yep, it's a hold against the Baltimore Ravens. Let's make sure. Oh, face mask. I beg your pardon. So Ronnie Stanley, the left tackle, guilty of a face mask against the Ravens. That's a 15-yard penalty that wipes out a completion. Wow. So that wipes out that. And he did. He got Cleveland Farrell with his face mask. So 1st and 10 has now become 1st and 25. Now let's see if the 49ers can hold him at bay. Jackson 15 of 24 for 120 yards. They've done everything through the air and not on the ground. At least Jackson has. He's back to throw. Escapes. Sidearm throw. Caught by Flowers. What a catch! What a throw by Jackson. What a catch! Now I expect a timeout now by the Ravens as they get closer. 2nd down coming up. And a good job by Zay Flowers seeing Ward. And Flowers was able to get both feet down. 7 catches, 53 yards for Zay Flowers. 9-yard gain, 2nd down and 16. Snap to Jackson. Looking to throw. Far side, incomplete. Looking for Isaiah Likely. And it's now 3rd and 16. Coming up for the Baltimore Ravens. Let's see if the 49ers can hold him here. Jair Brown, the rookie out of Penn State, providing coverage for San Francisco. 24 seconds left in the first half. It is 3rd down and 16, and now the throng at Levi Stadium, 70,000 strong, are on their feet looking for one stop to end the first half. Baltimore has 2 timeouts left. San Francisco with 1. The snap to Jackson, looking to throw. Jackson is out. He escapes inside the 40, 35, 30. 1st down and more. Jackson still going inside the 20, inside the 15, and down to the 10. And that puts him square in field goal range. And another timeout taken by the Baltimore Ravens with 10 seconds left in the first half. And Charles, I think you're back with me. And what a run by Lamar Jackson. They needed that. I don't think he's back with me. Yet. Yeah, he's not back with me yet. So we'll just go solo until he gets back. That's a great run by Lamar Jackson, who only had 6 rushing yards. Up to that point, everybody was covered. Jackson was able to pick up the 1st down on a gain and had a little fun with Shavarius Ward. 10 seconds left in the first half. 1st and 10 for the Baltimore Ravens. Let's see what they do here. A touchdown will put them up by 8. But the Niners want to hold them to a field goal. 30-yard gain on that play. 1st and 10 from the 11. 16 of 26 for Lamar Jackson for 129 yards. Snap to Jackson. Here they come. Jackson waiting and throws it away with 4 seconds left in the first half. Calvin Rogers says, I'm here. Can someone tackle that guy? Apparently on that 30-yard gain, no. So a field goal attempt coming up from Justin Tucker, the greatest kicker in the world. And he'll try to put the Ravens up by 4. He has 2 field goals tonight. Field goals under 30, he has not missed. This is a 28-yard field goal attempt from inside the left hash. Short angle to the right. Snap is back and down, and it is good, and that's how we end the first half. What a first half for both of these teams. The Niners throw 3 interceptions. McCaffrey gets their first touchdown. The Ravens have turned the Niners away so many times over, and yet the 49ers get the ball to start the second half with a chance to go down, get points, make adjustments, and if you can believe it, get the lead. Your score at the end of the first half. It is the Baltimore Ravens 16 and the San Francisco 49ers 12. We'll come back with the BetUS.com halftime report, all the stats, facts, and figures, and a conversation with Charles Faulkner after this.
Hey everybody, everybody, Snowman here. Looking for the best way to experience live events? Well, SeatGeek has you covered. With just a few taps on your phone, you can find the best seats for concerts, sports, theater, and more. Don't miss out on unforgettable moments. Download the SeatGeek app today and get ready for an experience like no other. Each ticket is vetted for authenticity and ranked on a 1 to 10 scale. And right now, if you sign up and use the code Snowman, you will get $20 off of your first purchase. That's only through the power of SeatGeek, where fans can fan. Are you ready to upgrade your coffee game? Prepare for an invasion of flavor with Invader Coffee. It's the caffeinated elixir that fuels champions, the blend that pushes boundaries. Whether you're battling deadlines or exploring uncharted territories, Invader Coffee has your back. Join the invasion at invadercoffee.com and taste the difference for yourself. Use the code Snowman for 15% off your first order. Invader Coffee, veteran owned.
Halftime here on Monday Night Football. Brock Purdy, 9 of 16, 144 yards, but he's thrown 3 interceptions. Lamar Jackson, 16 of 27 for 129 yards. The touchdown for the 49ers came courtesy of Christian McCaffrey in the second quarter. Your halftime score is the Baltimore Ravens 16 and the San Francisco 49ers 12. The 49ers get the ball to start the second half. And we will begin the BetUS.com halftime report, where we will review the other games of the day, as well as the first half stats of this here ball game. 16-12 is your score at the half. The halftime show begins after this.
Hey everybody, Snowman here. Looking for the best way to experience live events? Well, SeatGeek has you covered. With just a few taps on your phone, you can find the best seats for concerts, sports, theater, and more. Don't miss out on unforgettable moments. Download the SeatGeek app today and get ready for an experience like no other. Each ticket is vetted for authenticity and ranked on a 1 to 10 scale. And right now, if you sign up and use the code Snowman, you will get $20 off of your first purchase. That's only through the power of SeatGeek, where fans can fan. Attention sports fans, looking for the ultimate gear and apparel to show your team pride? Look no further than Fanatics, the #1 destination for sports enthusiasts. Visit SnowmanMultimediaSports.com today and shop a wide selection of officially licensed merchandise from your favorite teams and players. From jerseys to hats to accessories to collectibles, Fanatics has it all. Don't miss out on the chance to elevate your game day experience. Head over to SnowmanMultimediaSports.com/Fanatics and gear up like a true fan with Fanatics. Officially licensed everything. Sports bettors, listen up. Your favorite sportsbook, BetUS.com, is back and in our 30th year of action. With live in-game betting, incredible odds with daily odds boosters, props and parlays, fast payouts, and exceptional one-to-one customer service, we got it all. And when you sign up today and use the code Snowman, you will get a 125% deposit match on your deposit. Log on to BETUS.com or call 800-792-3887. That's 800-79-BET-US. BetUS.com, where the game begins.
Welcome to the BetUS.com Sunday Night Football Halftime Report. Here is Brian Snow.
Well, Sunday Night Football is Monday Night Football, and thank you to I'm Listening for joining us. If y'all love the coverage that we are bringing to you, then do us a favor and drop us a donation via Cash App. The sign you need is $ Tallman Dr. K50. And then I will tell you all in a few minutes about the Snowman Stadium Tour before we get you ready for the second half of tonight's ball game. Brock Purdy is 9 of 16, 144 yards. Unfortunately, he's thrown 3 interceptions. One of them has resulted in a touchdown. The other has resulted in a field goal. Lamar Jackson, 16 of 27 for 129 yards. He's also carried the ball 3 times for 36 yards. So in that aspect, the 49er defense has held Lamar in check. That 30-yard gain set up the field goal where it was 3rd down and 16, and Lamar, being Lamar, was able to pick it up. Zay Flowers has caught 7 for 53 yards. George the Animal Kittle caught 3 for 91 in the first quarter. Hasn't touched the ball since, but I got a feeling that is going to change. Your leading rusher in the game is Christian McCaffrey. He has carried the ball 9 times for 84 yards plus a touchdown. That got the 49ers within 13-12. The Niners have outgained Baltimore 231 to 176. Unfortunately, turned the ball over 3 times. Baltimore has not. 13 first downs for the Baltimore Ravens, only 10 for the 49ers. And the Ravens have held the ball for 16 minutes and 12 seconds, while the Niners had the ball for 13 minutes and 48 seconds. All right, now to tell you guys about something that is very dear to me. Mr. Donnie Mack, welcome to you. Something that is very dear to me, and you see the scroll at the bottom of the screen. It's the Snowman Stadium Tour. I want to have a chance to see every stadium in the country, but I also want to add something to this and make my contribution to society. For you see, I am a survivor of pancreatic cancer, stage 4 pancreatic cancer. I was not supposed to survive any of that, which I did. But the thing is, I did. And the one person who believed in me and believed in me surviving, the first person that believed was my wife, Jody. When we moved back to Indiana from North Carolina, we were given no hope because Duke University Cancer Center said, you cannot, there is no hope, and you need to get your affairs in order. Jody said, I'm not having that. And she got us hooked up with some health care, and I met my oncologist who made a call to the fellow who saved my life. And that was Dr. Attila Nakib. And you know something? I cannot thank him. I cannot thank my family enough. And the way I can pay them back is doing the doing this fundraiser as best as I can, not just now, but all the way into the new year, where we can go tour stadiums, and I can talk to cancer patients and make my and be a motivational speaker. Because I had a young lady, her name is Addison, she's 8 years old, tell me that she was motivated by what I said to her. And what I said to her was, you can do anything. I told her the exact message that my dad told me. Don't let anyone stop you from pursuing your dreams. And I mean every word of that. I don't want anyone to be deterred from chasing their dreams. Because if you're deterred from that, then what do you have left? And I wanted to leave her and her mom with that message. And I wanted to be sure that everybody hears that, believes that, no matter what you're going through, especially cancer. And one of the reasons that I am doing this, I want to raise a lot of money for cancer research as well as my family. So the link that you need, in case you can't hear me, because I think AB Media is tuning us in, and I'm getting rated from the blood family. It's in the blood, says much love, Snowman. Here's the blood rate. Thank you, Jim Wyatt, Panther Raider X. Thank you to all. I will post the link to the GoFundMe in the chat. It is GoFundMe.com/F/Snowman Stadium Tour. That is GoFundMe.com/F/Snowman Stadium Tour. We want to begin this tour next summer when I'm all healed up, I get a clean bill of health, and we'll be ready to travel. And I want to meet a lot of you also that have listened to my broadcast and come talk to you, just sit down and chat with you. Let me know what you're going through. All right, because I believe that no one can go through what I've been through in the past 2 years with blood clots, with pancreatic cancer, and a recent visit because of a failing kidney, which is now stronger because I have cut out coffee, I've cut out caffeine, and I'm drinking a lot more water than normal. Those are the reasons I want to do this. And I also want to honor my beautiful wife, Jody. And the hashtag I've used, this one's for Jody. So if y'all can help out either with a contribution to tonight via Cash App, $sign Tallman Dr. K50 to help with the grocery fund, that would be great. And to help with the house fund, let me put it that way, to help with the house fund, that would be great. And if you can help with the long range plan that we have, GoFundMe.com/F/Snowman Stadium Tour, that will be great also, because we're trying to get our heads above water. I am working, but it's not enough. It's not enough, especially for someone who was declared disabled, but because of a couple of things I wasn't aware of, unable to claim SSI and unable to claim disability. So I figured, you know what? I'm going to do it this way with my broadcasting, well, with the job that I have now, and just do whatever I can and give a big fat finger to the people who say I can't do this. I'm going to do this. I want to do this, and I want my family to really be a part of it. Once again, I'm going to post the link here in the chat in just a moment. That is it for the halftime report. Thank you all very, very much for listening to me. Thank you for listening to the purpose for the Snowman Stadium Tour. And thank you for believing in me and how much of an impact I want to make on society, especially when it comes to cancer patients. Baltimore 16, 49ers 12. The second half comes your way after this.
Thank you for watching the Sunday Night Football Halftime Report, brought to you by BetUS.com, where the game begins. Stay tuned for the second half kickoff right after these messages.
Sports bettors, listen up. Your favorite sportsbook, BetUS.com, is back and in our 30th year of action. With live in-game betting, incredible odds with daily odds boosters, props and parlays, fast payouts, and exceptional one-to-one customer service, we got it all. And when you sign up today and use the code SNOWMAN, you will get a 125% deposit match on your deposit. Log on to betus.com or call 800-792-3887. That's 800-79-BET-US. BetUS.com, where the game begins. Are you ready to upgrade your coffee game? Prepare for an invasion of flavor with Invader Coffee. It's the caffeinated elixir that fuels champions, the blend that pushes boundaries. Whether you're battling deadlines or exploring uncharted territories, Invader Coffee has your back. Join the invasion at InvaderCoffee.com and taste the difference for yourself. Use the code SNOWMAN for 15% off your first order. Invader Coffee, veteran owned.
All right. We are 21 subscribers away from 1,000. We got 20 people listening and watching. If y'all could be so kind as to subscribe to the channel, like, share, and subscribe, it would be very, very much appreciated. I know Charles is still with me. He's got some guests right now, but it's streaming to his channel. Niners get the ball to start the second half as Justin Tucker kicks it away. And it will go to and through the end zone for a touchback. And the Niners would love to begin this second half by getting down the field. They were doing that on the first drive of the game, but then they were intercepted. Brock Purdy has thrown 3 interceptions in the first half, and yet the 49ers are within 1 score of the Baltimore Ravens, and it went just about the way I expected it. Mel Logic in the house. What's good, Mel? Thank you for joining. If you like what you hear, please subscribe to the channel. If you like what you hear, do me a favor, drop a cash app to the house fund at $Tallman.K50. That's the cash app tag. 1st and 10 for the 49ers. They started their own 25 with a toss to McCaffrey, and McCaffrey is dragged down after about a gain of 1. Roquan Smith, the first one back there. He'll get 1, and it'll be 2nd down and 9 from that point. My buddy Sharif Ahmed, big time Ravens fan. He's tuning in tonight. Sharif, I love you, brother. Thank you so very, very much. We got 22 people watching. Let's see what happens the rest of this game. It's all about Christian McCaffrey. He's got 1,377 rushing yards. He's tied for first in the NFL with 21 touchdowns. They'll operate out of the pistol with 5 on the play clock. Purdy waits. 3, 2. They fake to McCaffrey. Purdy steps up in the pocket. He throws. It's caught. George the Animal Kittle down at the 30-yard line. That's his first reception since the first quarter. And he gets down to the 30, and it leaves 3rd down and 5 coming up for the San Francisco 49ers with a minute gone in the second half. The Baltimore Ravens have held the Niners offense at bay, and the Niners come in averaging about 28 points per game coming in tonight. But since Brock Purdy has taken over, they've averaged about 32 points per game. So all that hangs in nothing really hangs in the balance because the magic number is 2 for the Niners to clinch the number 1 seed. Purdy the lone back in the backfield. He gets the snap. They bring pressure off the corner. Throws in. Oh, almost intercepted again. 4th and 5, and the Niners will punt for the first time tonight. Not how you want to start the second half as they go 3 and out. But you live to fight another day if you're San Francisco. The Supreme Pivot with a cash app. Thank you very much. Very much appreciated. And a good job by the Baltimore Ravens. Good job by the Ravens getting into the passing lanes once again. And we get a flag against San Francisco for what? A false start or delay a game? It's a delay a game. Not how you want to start the second half if you're the 49ers. Yep, it's a false start. It's a false start. You have to stay in your position. Here's Wisnowski's punt, and it's a beauty. And it's taken Tylan Flowers back to the 20-yard line to the 30 and knocked out of bounds at the 35-yard line. And a flag comes in for a late hit out of bounds. The Niners are self-destructing tonight. It's Mitch Wisnowski that laid the hit. Yep, it's against the 49ers. And they'll add 15, and Baltimore will begin in 49er territory. Man, I hate to say it about this game, and that's a good call against Wisnowski, who bumped the returner out of bounds. We'll take a couple of minutes. The Ravens have the ball up 16-12. We're back after this.
Attention sports fans, looking for the ultimate gear and apparel to show your team pride? Look no further than Fanatics, the #1 destination for sports enthusiasts. Visit SnownmanMultimediaSports.com today and shop a wide selection of officially licensed merchandise from your favorite teams and players. From jerseys to hats to accessories to collectibles, Fanatics has it all. Don't miss out on the chance to elevate your game day experience. Head over to SnownmanMultimediaSports.com/Fanatics and gear up like a true fan with Fanatics. Officially licensed everything. Are you ready to upgrade your coffee game? Prepare for an invasion of flavor with Invader Coffee. It's the caffeinated elixir that fuels champions, the blend that pushes boundaries. Whether you're battling deadlines or exploring uncharted territories, Invader Coffee has your back. Join the invasion at invadercoffee.com and taste the difference for yourself. Use the code Snowman for 15% off your first order. Invader Coffee, veteran owned.
Of course, I'll be with you next Sunday for the 49ers and the Redskins from Washington. As far as the college football playoff goes, I know I will be able to get in Michigan and Alabama. That's the feature. And Texas and Washington is the second game. That's going to depend on timing. And we'll see how that goes. Gus Edwards, 3 rushes, 10 yards. He has a touchdown. Zay Flowers has caught 7 for 53 yards. And the Ravens will begin in 49er territory at the 44-yard line after the penalty and the punt and the return. Jackson out of the shotgun formation, takes the belt high snap, fakes the handoff, drops back to throw. Great protection, stepping up into the pocket, escapes to his right and throws. It's caught by Edwards inside the 20, 15, 10, and wrestled out of bounds at the 5-yard line on a terrific play. Oh, what a play. 39 yards on that reception, and it's 1st and goal, Baltimore once again. When you don't take advantage of opportunities, and I will say it aloud, when you don't take advantage of opportunities, things like this tend to happen. The Niners got the ball to start the second half. Bosa has been double-teamed all night. And you know what? They've done a great job in containing this 49er rush, this ignorant pass rush. 16-12 Baltimore, 2nd down and goal coming up for the Baltimore Ravens as they look to get more points. Niners trying to hold them one more time. The Ravens are 1 for 3 in the red zone. From the 6-yard line, it's 2nd down and goal. Snap to Jackson. Looking to throw, stepping up into the pocket. He escapes to his left once again and throws. Touchdown, Nelson Aguilar. And the Ravens now lead 22-12 with the extra point to come. When you take advantage of opportunities, which is what Baltimore has done tonight, turning San Francisco away 3 times on turnovers. And a great job by Jackson. He always escapes to his left. And a good job by Aguilar getting open in the left corner of the end zone. Justin Tucker for the extra point between the hashes. Snap is backing down, and the kick is good. And the Baltimore Ravens have gone out to an 11-point lead by a count of 23-12. But I've said all night, it's all about how you respond. Let's see how the 49ers respond when you all get back.
Hey everybody, Snowman here. Looking for the best way to experience live events? Well, SeatGeek has you covered. With just a few taps on your phone, you can find the best seats for concerts, sports, theater, and more. Don't miss out on unforgettable moments. Download the SeatGeek app today and get ready for an experience like no other. Each ticket is vetted for authenticity and ranked on a 1 to 10 scale. And right now, if you sign up and use the code Snowman, you will get $20 off of your first purchase. That's only through the power of SeatGeek, where fans can fan. Are you ready to upgrade your coffee game? Prepare for an invasion of flavor with Invader Coffee. It's the caffeinated elixir that fuels champions, the blend that pushes boundaries. Whether you're battling deadlines or exploring uncharted territories, Invader Coffee has your back. Join the invasion at invadercoffee.com and taste the difference for yourself. Use the code Snowman for 15% off your first order. Invader Coffee, veteran owned.
Man, my hat's off to the Baltimore Ravens. They have torn us up. They've torn the 40. They have torn the 49ers up, man. It's 23-12. There's plenty of time for the 49ers to come back and get this one, but this Baltimore team has come prepared. I got nothing but love for them with the way that they have played tonight against the number one team in the NFL. And of course, the power rankings are going to have the Niners taking a dip. But you know what? This will tune the 49ers up for the playoffs. It's in the blood family. 23-12 our score. 12:07 left in the third quarter, and the Niners will have the ball for the second time as the kick goes to and through the end zone. And the running game for the 49ers has been good, but it hasn't been great, because the Baltimore Ravens have found a way to stop McCaffrey. They have found a way to stop McCaffrey. And McCaffrey has gotten some big gains tonight. But at the same time, the Baltimore Ravens have been ready for him. They have been ready for him. They'll start at the 25-yard line. And the snap to Purdy. Still throwing. He throws and it's picked off. The fourth interception of the night, and it's Patrick Queen who breaks loose inside the 10 and down to the 9. Oh my gosh. This is a horrible night for Brock Purdy. The pressure of the Baltimore Ravens has gotten to them. And good gracious. And do we have a flag at the end of the play? I don't think so. But Patrick Queen read that perfectly. And Purdy was hit right when he threw the ball. And Trent Williams took the ball back. That's why they're pointing. Trent Williams took the ball back. What? Trent Williams took the ball back. What a play. What a play. Let's get a confirmation. Are they going to say that he's down? If he's down, then it's Baltimore football. But it looks like Trent Williams took the ball before he was down. That's why the 49ers were pointing. Trent Williams took the ball. Nope. It stays with Baltimore, and it's 1st and goal. Fourth interception of the night for Purdy on a horrible game. And I already know what all the narratives are going to be saying in the morning. I already know what they're going to be saying. That is a great play by Patrick Queen. $148 yards and a career-high 4 interceptions with no touchdowns for Brock Purdy. Man, oh man. And I know he's frustrated. An elbow down, that's a good call. Man, minus 49 on the turnover. Jackson to throw. Caught. Touchdown. Zay Flowers. This is too easy for the Baltimore Ravens. And they're making it look easy. Good grief. 9-yard touchdown reception. 11:49 left in the third, and the Ravens are running away. This is how they destroyed Seattle. The defense making plays and the offense taking advantage, which is what you're supposed to do. And this is becoming too easy for the Baltimore Ravens. Snap is backing down, and the kick is good. 30-12. It was 13-12 at one point. A field goal, then a stop, then an interception, and then another touchdown, and it's all Ravens at this point. The Supreme Pivot is with us. Thank you for joining us. You should visit Lambeau Field. I already did in passing, but not up close. Boy, oh boy, the Niners have a mountain to climb. 30-12 Baltimore. And it's all Ravens right now. Give it to them. It's all Ravens. They came in with a game plan, and they're executing it perfectly. Back after this.
Attention sports fans, looking for the ultimate gear and apparel to show your team pride? Look no further than Fanatics, the #1 destination for sports enthusiasts. Visit SnownmanMultimediaSports.com today and shop a wide selection of officially licensed merchandise from your favorite teams and players. From jerseys to hats to accessories to collectibles, Fanatics has it all. Don't miss out on the chance to elevate your game day experience. Head over to SnownmanMultimediaSports.com/Fanatics and gear up like a true fan with Fanatics. Officially licensed everything. Are you ready to upgrade your coffee game? Prepare for an invasion of flavor with Invader Coffee. It's the caffeinated elixir that fuels champions, the blend that pushes boundaries. Whether you're battling deadlines or exploring uncharted territories, Invader Coffee has your back. Join the invasion at InvaderCoffee.com and taste the difference for yourself. Use the code Snowman for 15% off your first order. Invader Coffee, veteran owned.
Man, Brock Purdy is having a very difficult night, trailing 30-12. He's thrown 4 interceptions, and 2 of those interceptions have resulted in red zone touchdowns for the Baltimore Ravens. And kudos to the Baltimore Ravens. They are just kicking our ass right now. This is the largest deficit we have faced all season, including the Cincinnati game. Here comes Debo out to the 10, slips. And he's down at the 16-yard line. Man alive, the turnovers have hurt the 49ers. And it all started in the first quarter when it looked like they were just going to fly in and get an opening drive touchdown. And then 2 of those interceptions have come on, 3 of the 4 interceptions tonight have come on deflections. But you can expect, if it's not this game, you can expect this kid, Brock Purdy, to respond. He's 10 of 19 for 148 yards, and he'll throw over the middle. That pass is incomplete, looking for Deebo Samuel, and then they had another interception. Man, oh man, when you go take the tour and visit the fan store, I plan to, Supreme Pivot. I absolutely plan to. That 49ers show will follow this broadcast, and I'll break down simply what happened in this game. I mean, the Niners have gotten, you know what? The Ravens have deflected 7 passes tonight. That's an understatement at best. Yeah, you better believe it. 3 pass breakups for Brandon Stevens, 2 of them resulting in interceptions. Purdy to throw. And a deep one. That pass is caught by Deebo Samuel out to the 35-yard line. And that's a first down. Is it me or do the Cowboys have a real shot in the NFC playoffs? No, they don't. Ain't no half, Stephen. They don't. And I believe I have Mr. Faulkner back on with me. I believe I have him back. What a job by the Ravens tonight. There's still a long way to go in the second half, so the Niners can still make this interesting, but they have to get some points. 3 receptions, 38 yards for Deebo Samuel. Fake to McCaffrey.
The Ravens is a very dangerous team.
It is caught by, is that Juice? Yep, that's Kyle Juszczyk. Juszczyk with his first catch of the night. 10:50 left in the third quarter. And Dr. Faulkner, your Ravens are putting on a hell of a performance tonight.
I'm going to just tell you, this is a very dangerous Ravens team.
It is.
They will make
it's a very dangerous Ravens team. Let me tell you something, Charles. You already know if this score holds, and I think it will, you know what the narratives are going to be that are all going to come flying in about the 49ers. We'll talk about that in a moment. Under the I-4, Juszczyk in front of McCaffrey. McCaffrey gets the ball, sprinting to his right. They're ready for him, and they drop him for a 2-yard loss. They are going to be ready to drop the hammer on San Francisco, calling them frauds and all kinds of stuff, and they haven't seen what the Niners have gone through this season. So all of the mainstream media, Charles, you already know what's coming.
It's going to be a butcher. It's going to be a butcher shop.
It is. It is
a butcher shop. I mean, I get it as a Ravens fan. Who did the Ravens face?
Right.
I tell people all the time.
You play who's in front of you.
Like, who did the Ravens face? I said, don't face anybody.
Over the middle, dropped. Deebo Samuel, but we get a flag. Man, I'll tell you what, these Baltimore Ravens are playing hellified. They're playing hellified defense. They're playing hellified defense. This is the best defense. Illegal shift against San Francisco. They'll decline it, and it's 4th down. And it's 4th and 7, and the Niners will punt it away. This has not been a good night for San Francisco. This happens to all teams. And I know it's going to be a butcher fest for San Francisco. I already know it is. And I know somewhere Cam Newton is laughing, and he still doesn't have a job in the league. And he won't ever get a job in the league. Everybody has a bad night, including Lamar, including Brock Purdy, including Dak. Everybody has a bad night. Here's the punt by Mitch Wisnowski, and it's going to drop, and it's going to roll inside the 10 and down at the 5-yard line with 9:21 left in the third quarter. Oh, this is a frustrating night, but I'll tell you what, Charles. The NFC West is sewn up. The number 1 seed is still in sight. You just have to win the last 2 games. But I will throw your team some flowers again, man. They have played dynamite tonight. And it's kind of what I expected. Baltimore came in ready, and we didn't. It's as simple as that. The Baltimore Ravens came in ready, and they have taken us to the woodshed, man. They've picked off Purdy 4 times. They've turned 2 of them into touchdowns, and good teams do what good teams do. Good teams do what good teams do. I think this is kind of a wake-up call that the 49ers need, just like that 3-game losing streak where everybody tore up Brock Purdy and tore up the 49ers saying, oh, look what they've done. And I know Cam Newton is having a ball looking at this game. Hey, Cam, there's still about 24 minutes left in the game. And I've seen crazier comebacks. Not saying it may happen against this dynamite Baltimore defense. But this is one of the games, like I said at the top of the broadcast, where I particularly don't have a rooting interest because I love what the 49ers have done and I love what the Baltimore Ravens have done. I love how they play. Everyone has counted the Ravens out this week. Yeah, I picked the Niners too, but I also said it could be a defensive slobber knocker or it could be a track meet. You know, have the Ravens surprised me? No. And the reason I say that they haven't surprised me is because they have played this way all year. Everybody counted the Ravens out after they lost J.K. Dobbins. Let's be real. All right? They counted after J.K. Dobbins got injured and lost for the year. You know, no one expected Gus Edwards to do what he did, except me. No one expected them to lose Mark Andrews, and Isaiah Likely will step up. Every team has a frustrating night, and this is one for San Francisco. They've had three of them in a row. Okay, when they lost to Cleveland, when they lost to who else? Minnesota and Cincinnati. They get a bye week, and then they rip off 6 in a row, and now they're getting knocked in the mouth. Lamar has been in this scenario before, having home field in the AFC playoffs before. Yeah, 2019, and they lost to Tennessee. Best thing for the 49ers, see what you can do for the rest of this game, and then just reset. That's all. 9:21 left in the third quarter. Jackson out of the pistol formation, hands it to Justice Hill, and Hill's going to be caught and dropped before he reaches the 10-yard line. All streaks must end. And you know the best part about it, you get to start another one. They are facing a buzzsaw tonight in the Baltimore Ravens. All right? I'm saying it's real, and no one else will say it as real as me. They're facing a buzzsaw tonight. 2nd down and 7. Handoff, Justice Hill, straight up the middle, runs into Fred Warner. Warner pushing, and Justice Hill is pushing, and he's going to be about a yard short of the first down with Fred Warner making the tackle. I'll say it again. The Ravens have scored on 6 straight drives. You know, the Niners did that to Philadelphia. You know, when everybody in the NFC is laughing, saying, this is the number 1 seed? Yes, this is the number 1 seed. 3rd and 1. Hill caught, and it's Jackson who pulled it and kept it for a first down, but a flag is down. Let's check the flag. And this may come back. Nope, it's defensive holding. The Niners have shot themselves in the foot so many times tonight. It's on Javon Kinlaw. And that's a first down for Baltimore. This is the opponent that the 49ers needed to wake them up. I'll say it again. I'm saying this with a smile on my face because I know we got business to take care of. And that was a great fake. That was a great pull by Lamar Jackson, who faked it to Justice Hill. Nick Bosa was there. And a first down for Baltimore at the 22-yard line. 8 minutes left. Niners have been penalized 7 times for 82 yards. That also shot him in the foot. Here's Jackson, back to throw, has time, over the middle. That pass is caught by Isaiah Likely out to the 40, 45, still going at the 50, and gets inside San Francisco territory at the 45-yard line. Tashawn Gibson makes the tackle. And what can you do on a night like this? Everybody was hyped. It was overhyped, and the Niners got started early, but they were unable, and the Ravens have just out-physicaled them since the first quarter. The Ravens have simply out-physicaled them since the first quarter. 34-yard gain on that reception. Jackson under center with a back behind him. That's Justice Hill. Receivers right and left. And they fake it to Hill. Jackson to throw. In the pocket. He throws. It's caught again. On the run. Inside the 30. Justice Hill down inside the 25. Down to the 21-yard line. 23 more. Man, they're making this too easy. Dorian Flanagan-Fowles makes the stop on the reception by Justice Hill, who has now caught 3 for 31 yards. And this is the most points that the 49ers have given up at home since last year against Kansas City, where they gave up 44 and lost 44-28. First and 10, 6:24 left, third quarter. It's all Ravens, 30-12. Out of the pistol formation, they hand it to Justice Hill, and Hill is going to be caught by Randy Gregory and dropped for about a yard gain to the 20-yard line.
Snowman, this is an eye opener, man.
It is, man. It is. It is.
This is an eye opener. You know, when people
It's
say,
an eye opener for me. You know, I've watched the Ravens in passing, but seeing how good they are up front and how they're leaning on this 49er defense, man, y'all are the number one seed in the AFC for a reason. Okay? Y'all are the number one team in the AFC for a reason. Here's the snap to Jackson. Over the middle. Caught Zay Flowers inside the 15 and down to the 10-yard line, and another first and goal. And this 49ers defense is worn out.
Yeah. They're just going to see the one thing about it. The defense is so prolific, man.
Yeah.
But Lamar complements it so well. Because did you see that pass to Flowers and the end zone? It looked effortless.
It was. And it's so effortless for Lamar Jackson. And remember, Lamar Jackson's had to have a few wake-up calls himself.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? He's had to have a few wake-up calls himself, which is what Brock Purdy and the Niners are getting right now. First down and goal. Jackson keeps it inside the 10, inside the 5, down to the 2-yard line. This is too easy for – they're making this seem so effortless and so easy against this San Francisco defense. And you know something? All I can do is just stand back and applaud the way Baltimore has come in and taken it to us tonight.
Oh, yeah.
Simply good.
By the way, not bad for a running back.
Not bad at all. Not bad at all.
Not bad.
787 rushing yards for Lamar Jackson to this point. Here's Gus Edwards up the middle. Edwards is caught and dropped at the 1-yard line. Gain of 2. Dre Greenlaw on the stop.
And you know what the beautiful thing about plays like this? You can take your time.
Yeah. And that's exactly what they're doing. They're taking their time.
You dictate. And the incredible
and they've gone 94 yards in 5.5 minutes.
Wow.
94 yards.
Wow.
They've scored on 6 straight drives, looking to make it 7. They make it 7 here. Jackson keeps, and he's stuffed. And you know, if I was Baltimore, I'd go for it.
I would go for it. I would shove it down their throat.
I'd shove it right down there. Absolutely. I'd shove it right down their throat.
I would shove it right down their throat.
And you want to send a message also, you know, if we see you in February, you're gonna see the same thing. I don't doubt at all.
You want to put this is a part in athletics where you want to make a point, you want to make a statement.
Yep.
I don't fear you. I am to be feared.
Mm-hmm. And that's what the Ravens are sending tonight. And I love it. I love it. I love it for 2 reasons. 1, the message that the Ravens are sending. And 2, the wake-up call that the 49ers are getting. Because don't get it twisted, folks. I don't care what the main media is going to say, and it's going to be a butcher shop. I know it is. I know it's going to be a butcher shop. But you know something?
I like to say this part. Don't say we haven't played any good teams.
Exactly.
Don't play any championship caliber teams. Don't say that, oh, well, he can't throw the ball accurately.
Oh, yes, he can. He's throwing the ball accurately against us tonight. Justin Tucker on for his 3rd field goal of the night. This will come from 24 yards. Backing down, and it's good. And it's all Ravens right now, 33-12 here in the 3rd period.
Man.
And the Ravens are running away. They have run away and hid.
I mean, they run in people's pockets right now, man.
Yeah, they are. They are.
They're
Yeah, they are, and I got nothing to say, but I got nothing but love for them. If you like what you hear, please like, share, and subscribe. Subscribe to the channel. Hit us with the Cash App. The $sign, the tag you need is $ Tallman Dr. K50. Charles and I will talk about this game and a few other things after we're done, after the game is done. And I'll tell you what, man, I still believe, and I'm going to continue to believe until I see different, that these two teams will meet in February in Vegas.
I'm pretty sure. I mean, you saw the fiasco the Chiefs had earlier.
Man, the Chiefs are frauds.
You're seeing that team come unhinged by the seams.
Yep, live.
And now you're starting to see the 49ers and the Ravens peak at the right time.
Yep. And even with this game.
Think about this, right? The Ravens, with the record they hold, with the victories they're going to have over whom?
Mm-hmm.
If you're still a detractor, you're a hater.
Yeah. And the same holds for San Francisco with their wins over Dallas and Philadelphia. Supposedly the two better teams than San Francisco.
These two teams is just number 1 and number 1A.
Yep. And it depends on the week, and it depends on who they play.
And by the way, I have to make this when Mark Andrews went down, hallowed be his name.
Yep.
That might have been waking the sleeping giant.
Yes.
Because now, look at what Nate Flowers is doing. Look at Aguilar. Look at Odell Beckham when he gets his legs back, when his legs are under him.
Exactly.
Yeah. Look at what Isaiah Likely was doing last week. And tonight.
They have put it together.
And they still have a prolific running game.
Mm-hmm.
This is God.
These are the two best. I will say it again. These are the two best teams in the NFL. One of them is just having an awful night. Just an awful night, and it happens.
And shout out to the Baltimore defense, because look what they're doing to a guy who was in the talks for MVP. Yep.
He's still going to be, but they're going to hammer him tomorrow. And you know something? It's all going to be how he bounces back.
That's the part. The next game is going to be the telltale sign.
And they get Washington next weekend. And I'll have that one. I'll have that one next weekend.
That's going to be very interesting because, there's going to be some teams like your Patriots.
Yeah.
Like, look what the Patriots did the other night.
Who expected that? For them to walk off on Denver from the 25. Purdy back to throw. Stepping up. Winds up. Throws. Caught. George Kittle. He's got over 100, and he's out to the 41-yard line. Gain of 16. First down, San Francisco. And I want to say that'll put Purdy over 200. Love you, baby. Love you, Sonia. Have a good night.
Jody.
Yeah, that's my wife taking my daughter to work. The reason I'm doing this, she agreed to it. They're swinging out to McCaffrey, left. McCaffrey 40, 45, 50 up the sideline. Say again.
Watching the Snowman stream, watching BGS's stream, that's simulcasting. Make sure you give the man over 1,000.
Please.
Come on, man. Let's give the devil his due.
Please, because I'm going to be on here for a while breaking down this game, saying all the good news and the bad news. The bad news is that we're losing. I know that. But the good news is the West is sewn up, so we get at least one playoff game. All we need to win is the last two. AB, stand by. I'll email you the link so you can simulcast it. On first down, the passes out to Deebo Samuel, and Samuel still gets a couple positive yards. Man, you got to give it to Debo Samuel. Debo Samuel, woo! Debo Samuel.
Debo got some dog in him.
Yeah.
He's not the biggest guy out there, but he's got some dog in him.
Mm-hmm.
And look at that guy right there. He might be between him and Kyle Hamilton. They are some game changing. Oh, you lucky
Yeah, they are. Yeah, they are. AB, shoot your email in the chat, and I'll email you right now. 2nd and 4, 44 seconds left, third quarter. It's all Baltimore. They have scored 17 points here in the third quarter. And the turn in the hand to Christian McCaffrey. He's got the first down inside the 30, down to the 25. Flag is down. Possible face mask. Let's check the flag. And the Niners have shot themselves in the foot. Yep, that's coming back. That's a hold. And that's the way the night is gone. It's against Brandon Ayuk. That's all right. That is all right. I'm going to be up a while because I want to talk to some of you guys, not just about the game, but about life itself, you know, and about the Snowman Stadium tour that I'm doing. I want as many people to simulcast this as possible so we can get to over 1,000 subs because I'm not going to quit tonight until we make that mark. So 2nd and 1 now becomes 2nd and 11 after the 10-yard penalty. Quick pass, McCaffrey thrown down right at the 45-yard line, and that'll take us to the end of the third quarter. Oh, man,
I got to pour me a drink for this one, man.
Go ahead, man.
I got to pour me a drink for this one. Who would have
What's the drink? What you having? What's the drink?
It's going to be pineapple soda and apple whiskey.
Love it. I love it. I can't have any more alcohol or caffeine because of the organs I'm missing. 33-12 at the end of 3. The Ravens are 1 quarter away from getting a big, big win on the road. And who said the Ravens can't win on the road? Look at this.
This is insane.
Mm-hmm. It's not insane. It's not insane to me because I truly can say that I'm not surprised of how this is going. This is a dangerous Baltimore Ravens team. Dangerous. This is a dangerous Baltimore Ravens team. Period. AB, stand by. You're getting the link right now. And thank you to 2Trib211 for the $5 holler, as my man Charles would say. But you know something? I can't trip. And I want to say I was afraid this would happen, but I'm kind of glad it's happening because it gives the 49ers a wake-up call. And I can't be too mad about it. Lord knows I've gotten my share of wake-up calls. Aqua Dragon 88. I'll take Super Bowl 47 repeat. They might turn the light out again. I don't think so, considering it's in Vegas and they got all kinds of backup lights. LAPD SWAT is with us. Zay Flowers is a beast. He's been a beast tonight. Mr. Donnie Mack, Eric B had more to do with the success than we thought. Mr. Donnie Mack says, Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas to you. Let me put the solo over there. What's going on, AB?
Hey, what's going on?
Having fun.
Yeah.
Having fun. Disappointed.
Ravens are kicking ass.
Yeah, they are. Am I disappointed? Not really. I can't be disappointed. We got a wake-up call. And that's all I can say.
Yeah.
We got a wake-up call tonight. And that's fine. We needed it. 30 points in the middle 2 periods for the Ravens. 30.
And don't forget this, Snowman. You got a healthy Lamar late in the season.
Yep. Yep. No one counted on that except me. Snap to Purdy on 3rd and 11. Throws incomplete, intended for Deebo Samuel. Now they're going to keep their offense on the field. I don't think they'll keep their offense on the field. Or are they? They are. Let me see. Purdy has 189 yards passing tonight. 16 more gets him 4,000 on the year. Even if he doesn't get it tonight, it's a chance for them to reset, go on the road, and get ready for tomorrow. Get ready for next week, I beg your pardon. 4th and 11 from the Raven 45, and they're going to bring the house. Here they come. Snap to Purdy, looking to throw, and he gets away and tosses it. One hand catch by McCaffrey, but he is blasted right there at the line, and this ball game is over. My kudos. I'll have a drink. I'll have a sip of water, but a sip of water in honor of the Baltimore Ravens and the performance they put on tonight.
Oh man, that was superhuman.
Yep.
That was superhuman.
That was a Herculean effort.
Oh man, they put foot to his ass.
Mm-hmm. You sure did. We've been taken out to the woodshed, and I'm sitting there saying it with a smile on my face, disappointed in my team. But how can I be disappointed in the performance that the Ravens have put on tonight? I can't. 30 points in the middle 2 periods. You've never heard of a 49er team with the defense that they have surrender that.
At home. At home at that.
Yep, at Levi's. This is the most. I'll say it again. This is the most points we have given up since we gave up 44 to Kansas City last year. Here is Justice Hill running off to the left, and Justice Hill is close to the first down. In fact, he got the first down. He got all 10. Hey, B, how you doing tonight, man?
Oh, I'm doing good, man.
Good.
Got a good Christmas lunch and dinner, so doing good.
What'd you have for dinner?
Fried chicken.
Yeah, that's good.
I haven't fried some chicken in a minute. I know it's not supposed to. It's not good for you. Blah blah blah.
I had some chili at my in-laws tonight. I had some chili at my in-laws tonight. Some chili and some soup. We had some snacks, all kinds of good stuff. Actually, they're going to give them a gain of 6. It'll be 2nd down and 4. And I'll say it again. I cannot be too disappointed in what happened tonight because we're facing a good team.
Yeah.
We're facing. Say again.
I might do that for New Year's chili.
I know what I'm doing for New Year's Eve. Sleeping.
Yep.
A lot of points on 7 straight drives for the first time since 2005. And that's what killed us. That is what has killed us. This Baltimore offense came to life after the first quarter. This Baltimore offense has come to life. Justice Hill one more time. And he's right at the marker, but he's going to be short by a yard. And I hope Kyle Shanahan and the coaches break down everything that went wrong with this game and take it into next week at Washington, and they take their frustrations out on the Redskins. Because this is the wake-up call that we needed against a playoff caliber team that has outgained us 327 to 298. I don't think we'll see Brock Purdy again tonight.
But this is the game where the Ravens are telling everybody else in the NFL there's a new apex predator.
Yep. That's exactly what they're saying.
Not the Chiefs. It's not Dallas. It's not 49ers. It's not the Eagles.
No, it's definitely not the Eagles.
It's definitely there's a new apex predator in town.
Mm-hmm. And it's the Baltimore Ravens.
Charles, I'm sorry, I can't help it. Dallas.
I'm laughing at Dallas because there's no way they can win the NFC East now.
Dallas had that game yesterday to win.
Yeah, they did. They should have won it going away.
Remember, I'm going to tell you again. This is the reason why Cam Newton should get a job as a sports announcer. You don't want him to play? What did he say about the difference between game changers and
game managers?
This is a perfect example of a game changer.
Mm-hmm. And Lamar Jackson is just that, a game changer. And this is the best record. This is the best stat about Lamar Jackson. He is 19-1 through his first 20 starts versus the NFC. 19-1. The only loss came last year against the Giants. He's thrown for 252 yards, 2 touchdowns, no interceptions, and he's rushed for 46 yards. In other words, Lamar is just being Lamar.
Mm-hmm.
They'll operate out of the diamond, and he gets the snap and hands it to Justice Hill. And Hill is going to be run over at about 35-yard line. Will we see Purdy for the remainder of the night, or are they going to go with Sam Darnold just to protect him for next week?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. They may give him one more drive. The Ravens are in the playoffs. They hold the number 1 seed. And by the way, if you love this sports talk, I think I may do Coliseum Sport. I'll do Coliseum Sports Style tonight. After this wraps up. What's up, Andre 416 Reformed? Thanks for joining tonight. On 3rd and 5, Jackson to throw. Stepping up, and down he goes for the second time. And it's Chase Young. And everybody, you know what I love about the 49ers just right there? They're showing love to Lamar Jackson for what he's done tonight. They sack him, and yet they give him a pat on the helmet for what he's done tonight. And he deserves it. He absolutely deserves it. The Rocket King joining us says, Merry Christmas, Charles, Snowman, and chat. Much love. Thank you, Rocket King. For those of you joining for the first time, do not be afraid to like, share, and subscribe. And also, do not be afraid to help the Snow Household Fund. We need groceries and all kinds of stuff. And this is the second punt of the night.
Can I see those purple and black hearts in the chat? I want to
light up I'll say it for you. Light up the purple and black hearts in the chat. Everybody, light up the purple and black hearts for the Ravens because they took it to us tonight. 5-yard penalty coming up against the Ravens. It'll be 4th and 16. I want y'all to do me a favor, and I ask this of any and everybody in the chat. Wife and I are really struggling right now because of my illnesses, because of me being disabled, trying to work whenever I can and wherever I can, and I'm doing Uber Eats tomorrow, but we need your help, all right? We need your help because we don't have any groceries in the house, all right? I'm saying this as plain as I can. This is the reason I came on tonight, not only because I wanted to do this game and share it with Charles and with AB and everybody else. I wanted to make this a chat where I can provide for my family, and I want to do it for every stream that I do so far. Here's the punt by Jordan Stout and a fair catch by Ronnie Bell at the 10-yard line, and the Niners take over with 10:24 remaining in the ball game. Charles, if you could help with the promo, please. I'm going to put my Cash App here in the chat. If you could help out, AB, if you can, Charles, can help out while I type this, I would really appreciate it. You guys there?
Yeah.
Here with you, man. You know, you see what that dog did? That's exactly what the fuck happened in the game.
Yes, it is.
That's exactly what happened in the game.
Charles, do me a favor and give me one of your award-winning promos because I'm really trying to raise $250 for groceries and for bills for the remainder of the month, and I need as much help as I can get, and I'm going to stay on as long as I can get until I reach that goal. So if anybody could help with a donation to the Cash App for the family fund, I appreciate it. If you can help the Snowman Stadium Tour for our long-range goals at GoFundMe.com/F/Snowman Stadium Tour, that would be appreciated. We're going to talk about a lot of stuff tonight after the ball game.
Girls, children, come one, come all to the ninth wonder of the world. Matter of fact, make it the 10th because I'm the ninth. Woo! Welcome to the igloo. Welcome to the frozen tundra where the snowmans roam and those ravens play.
Yes.
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 You are all going to watch the spectacle in amazement. Don't forget to subscribe, share, donate to the man of snow. Whoa!
Keep it grounded, keep it pushing, keep it moving. Support the snowman.
I appreciate it. I appreciate it so much.
Tell me, there's nobody in this sector who could call a game like the snowman. And I want you to think about this. What better game than two of the best teams in the NFL?
Absolutely.
This season, maybe even in 2 years.
Mm-hmm.
On Christmas?
On Christmas.
This is magical.
This has been fun. We're going to be here a while. I'm going to do a Coliseum sports style after the game. And well, I'll tell you what, man, this has been a great Christmas. But I have a goal of $250 to reach to help my family. To help my family. And that's the big thing for me tonight. All right, Purdy back to work. Steps up, throws, caught McCaffrey, bobbled and caught. McCaffrey gets out to the 22-yard line on a pickup of 12. That gives him 200 yards on the night. Let's see if he can get one more pass in and get to 4,000. McCaffrey has rushed for 102 yards tonight. He's caught 28. He's got 130 total yards. And now this is the point where stat padding happens. On 1st and 10, throw over the middle, dropped Deebo Samuel, the intended receiver. And you can see the frustration on Purdy's face. But you know what I like Shanahan doing? Letting him finish it out, letting him feel this, letting him go through this. And with a young quarterback like Lamar Jackson, like a Brock Purdy, Charles, they have to go through games like this. They have to.
It's like I know it's a different sport. It's like when I coach wrestlers. You learn more from your losses than your wins. And you got to sometimes feel the heat. You got to feel the fire. You got to put the best records in the NFL today.
Mm-hmm.
It's gonna be
Purdy back to throw. Escapes to his left, looking and throwing deep, and it's incomplete out of bounds, and it's now 3rd and 10. This might be Purdy's last drive of the night with 9:43 left. But like you were saying, Charles,
it's like you got to go through your adversity, and you got to think the Ravens are. This is a team that knows nothing but adversity, man.
Right.
Got better BK on his tail.
Gotta go through the hero's journey.
Shout out.
Trent Williams is not currently in the game. I think he's nursing an injury, so they've shuffled the line around also. Williams, a 10-time Pro Bowler. Most of that came with the Redskins. 3rd and 10. Purdy to throw. Steps up. Winds up. Throws. It's caught by Brandon Ayuk. There's 4,000 yards for Brock Purdy out to the 44-yard line on a gain of 22 yards. He needed 205. He's got 222. And we have a Raven down. Let's find out who this is. We're trying to identify the injured Raven. We got a timeout. There's 9:27 left in the 4th quarter. And is that Hamilton? Oh, man. Yeah, it's Hamilton.
Oh, Lord, no.
Not Hamilton. We'll find out the injury when they get back from a break. Let me say thank you to BGS who dropped 100. Let me say thank you to Inspired Sentinel who dropped 10.
Shout out to BGS.
Shout out to BGS indeed.
Master teacher.
The master teacher, thank you so much. Master teacher's been, since I met him, he's been such a great supporter. And I sent him the raw video that I did for my GoFundMe, and Dre sent me a little thing through PayPal. Come on, y'all. Let's forget 250. Let's get 350 tonight. Let's get 350 tonight so I can take care of my family, so I can spoil Jody with a late Christmas because I didn't get a chance to. And I still want to spoil my family because I know my daughter's coming I know my daughter's coming later this week. My son, I saw him today. I saw one of my sons today. But for those of you who really understand what I've gone through, y'all know why I'm doing this and why I'm leaning on my broadcasting to get me to where we need to go. And we are planning with a clean bill of health this summer for me to move west. That's why I'm doing the GoFundMe. That's why I'm doing as many streams as I can. And Charles, I'm going to thrill you when I tell you I'm going to tackle the NBA and I'm going to tackle hockey play-by-play coming up in January.
Hockey? Oh no, black man covering hockey. Oh no.
Even though I'm a walking Blackhawks fan since 1989. Yeah, Kyle Hamilton is headed for the tent.
How dare you?
Oh, we're going to play a special game after this game's done tonight. But let's get through this. Hamilton, 5 tackles, 3 pass breakups, 2 interceptions. I believe the Ravens have 9 on the night. From the 44-yard line, Purdy and company go back to work. Purdy with a shotgun snap, looking to throw, and down he goes for the first time tonight. Or for the second time tonight, I beg your pardon. Kyle Van Noy, the old veteran, getting the first sack of the night for the Baltimore Ravens. Inspired Sentinel, you are incredibly talented, Mr. Snowman. Thank you. And thank you, BGS Ibmore, for that. Over the middle, caught by Brandon Ayuk. He's free. 40, 35, 30, out of bounds.
Uh-oh.
The Niners are sitting Trent and getting him ready for next week at Washington. So they're pulling some of their starters with 8.5 minutes left. And I can't say that I blame them. Thank you, BGS. Thank you. Good job by you getting free. From the 28-yard line, Purdy back to work. He'll throw, stepping up. Down he goes again for the third time. And that is Clowney. Yes, that is Jadeveon Clowney with the sack.
And let's talk about Clowney having a resurgence.
Let's talk about the resurgence of Jadeveon Clowney. Let's talk about the resurgence of Jadeveon Clowney.
It's like, man, it's like he subtracted 5 years, man.
And the way he's playing has been dynamite. Not just this game, but every game this season. Every game this season that he's been in.
Like Jadeveon Clowney just got it's like he just had a rebirth. Like he became a phoenix or something, man. It's like he went back and turned.
And now Purdy's coming off.
Purdy's getting lit up.
Yeah. Purdy was injured, but he's walking off under his own power, so Sam Darnold will come in for him.
He landed on his throwing elbow too.
Yep. That's frightening. Williams is being rested.
Hopefully, our boy Kevin.
I don't want to hear anything bad about. I can't get this. I didn't get it.
Come on, everybody, support the show, man.
Please do. We got a $300 goal that we want to reach tonight, so I can get something. 20 short of 1,000. Please drop a sub as well. That pass is caught by Brandon Ayuk, and Ayuk is getting dropped behind the line. Niners right side of the O-line getting exposed. Yeah, they are, and we've been exposed all year on that part of the on that part of the line. We've been getting exposed all year on that part of the line, And Spencer Burford is back in. He's back from an injury. John Feliciano started for him tonight. But it's just, make adjustments for the next game. 3rd and 4. Snap to Darnold. Throws right side. Caught. George the Animal Kittle. First down. First down for the 49ers. Purdy, I believe, is done for the night. He landed on his throwing elbow, and he was limping a little bit, so they're going to repair him and get him ready for next week. Darnold under center with McCaffrey behind him. Back to throw. Darnold throws. Far side. Caught by the tight end who's looking for a blow to the head. That's Willie Snead who made the catch. Let me put my Cash App in the chat. If y'all can help, we got a Cash App goal of $350, if not $400. If we can get there, then I can give my wife and my family a very late Christmas. So please help. I'll be here for a while. Darnold back to throw. Winds up and throws over the middle, and it's incomplete.
Really sneak.
And that nearly got picked off.
Jeez. I'm going to need a cup for this game, boy. Game. Ugh, man, you talk about a grown man game. Ooh, boy.
Yeah, they're. I think they're just sitting Purdy for the rest of the night because he's been taking a beating.
Yeah,
he's been taking a beating, and that offensive line really needs to get repaired. Darnold to throw on 3rd and 5. Touchdown, Ronnie Bell. All right. So it's going to be a little more respectable, but it's still an ass kicking. And I'll say it out loud. I don't mind saying it out loud. We got our ass kicked. But when you face one of the best teams in the AFC, and this happened 4 years ago. This happened 4 years ago when we played Baltimore in Baltimore, and Baltimore gave us all they could handle, and it took Justin Tucker walking us off. They'll take the safe bet with the extra point from Jake Moody. Snap is backing down, and the kick is good. 33-19 in favor of the Baltimore Ravens. And I think I'm going to stop the game stream here, although I'll keep up with the updates. But I want to tell y'all, I have the Snowman Stadium Tour GoFundMe. I don't have it pinned. AB, are you a mod? Do I have you as a mod here?
I'm not on.
Okay.
I'm on YouTube right now.
Okay. That helps nobody fantasy touchdown. Yeah, Stephen, you're right. Support the bad man of sports media, the Snowman. Thank you, Vector, so much. 18 of 32, 255. Did not throw a touchdown in the game tonight. Purdy is done for the night. That's one of those times where they're pulling him and they're resting him. So he's all right. This is a fight for pride at this point. No, this is a fight to stay healthy because we still got 2 games left in the season.
Yep.
Got to play the Rams and we got to play Washington. We got the Redskins next week. That's a win. And the Rams can't beat us in Levi's. Here's a short kick taken in at the 10 to the 15-20 and down at the 29-yard line. The Rocket King is with us. Dropped in the PayPal. Go West, young man. Thank you, Rocket King, so much. Like I said, our goal is 400 tonight.
I like to say, can somebody play our theme song? Can we play Finito by Chief Keef?
Holt sent 10 for a salute from the Black Toxin. Thank you from the Black Toxin Maculinus for the $10 holler. Rocket dropped 25 in the GoFundMe. Much appreciated. And the handoff to Gus Edwards. He gets across the 30 to about the 32, maybe the 33-yard line with 6 minutes left. And congrats to the Baltimore Ravens on playing a hell of a game tonight. They took the fight. They took the fight. I'll give you one of those. Woo! I'll give you one of those. Matter of fact, let me play something. Let me play something for Charles for his Ravens tonight. Because none of my videos are getting monetized. Every time I do something and I think I gave all the credit, nope, they find something that takes us off the board. And I get a message every day saying your video cannot be monetized.
I think we should have a boycott of super chats.
I don't want super chats. I'm doing this your way, Charles. I'm on Cash App, PayPal, and a donation to the GoFundMe to help us get Wes. Kyle Shanahan, when trailing by 8+ points in the fourth quarter, does not have a win, and he ain't getting one tonight. And he ain't getting one tonight. This is for you, Charles. And I want to be sure that that you can hear it. All hail to the Baltimore Ravens for this win tonight with 4:49 left. There you go.
No.
Can you hear it?
No. Oh, yeah, I can.
That's for you.
Come on.
Excuse me. I'm saluting everybody that dropped a Cash App tonight, including Inspired Sentinel, 2Trip211, the Supreme Pivot, everybody that donated tonight. We're up to 130.
How many people we got viewing, Snowman?
16 by the count that I have.
Let me check mine.
16 by the count that I have.
On BGS,
If anybody can drop some more into the Cash App, let's see if we can at least get to 200. Darnold is caught and dropped at the 25-yard line.
On BGS's, we got on mine, we got 7. BGS 1. So you're doing about how many?
16 is the total that I have.
Okay, I don't know if they add up everybody's, but
Yeah.
Oh man.
Clowney with his second sack of the night.
Cloud.
2nd and 19. Darnold throws. It's caught.
He gets older, but he gets better.
Yes, he does.
He has the strength to pull moons. 17. He one-time swam a backstroke through the English Channel without looking.
Yes, without looking. Exactly.
Oh my God. This
Purdy, you're going to be okay.
If he didn't get rid of that, he would have got exploded.
Yeah. Purdy, you're going to be okay. You're going to be all right. And this one's this one's basically in the book. Darnold throws incomplete, intended for Deebo Samuel. Now it's 4th and 9. They picked up 10 on the previous play, and they landed on Purdy's shoulder.
This lets you know what type of defense you're facing.
Mm-hmm.
Because they overloading that damn line, bro.
Yeah, they are. Yeah, they are. Well, at least Purdy is still in uniform, so that's good. 3:50 left. 4th and 9. And here they come again. They throw it. It's to Debo, and he's got it. I think Debo got the first down. He did get it. Barely. When I say barely, I mean just that. I mean, he banged into. Oh, wait. I mean, he banged into all kind of stuff. And now, are we gonna have a look at it?
Marlon Humphrey has been giving him the blues this night.
Man, he's been giving all of us the blues. Let's not trip.
But I will say one thing about Debo: he got some dog in him. He got a whole
he does
in his ass.
Yeah, he does. He got the first down.
He has a whole damn Saint Bernard in his ass. I mean,
yeah, Debo.
You got to appreciate the efforts of a Marlon Humphrey if he's been keeping a guy like Debo under wraps.
Absolutely.
Because Debo's leading the league in the wide receivers and receptions.
In yards after the catch.
Exactly. And this tells you how good of a defense you're dealing with. Oh, he would have been. He's on the line.
He's got it. He's got it. He's got the first down.
He's got it. I mean, you got to check.
You have to.
And you got to think about the one thing about the Ravens defense. Their secondary. Their secondary and their corners and safeties are not small men.
Mm-hmm.
Those are everybody.
Those are big guys.
Everybody's at least 6'1" and about 220.
Mm-hmm.
So it's not like you got like a Sauce Gardner who's about 190, 195. No, you get a grown man.
Mm-hmm.
But that's kind of the tradition of the Ravens, and it's crazy because when you look at Kittle's been getting his work, but he's been quiet since the first quarter.
Exactly, and that's how they shut him down. Sam Darnold escapes out of bounds at the Raven 45-yard line. It's now second down with 3:15 left. But you know something, Charles? I will say this very boldly. We'll see y'all in February completely healthy.
Hell yeah, we will too.
We will see y'all in February.
We will be like Three's Company. Come on,
yeah, buddy.
Oh,
yeah, buddy.
For you.
2nd and 1. 53 sacks for the Ravens. That leads the NFL, and they got 4 tonight. Darnold to throw to the left side off the hands of McCaffrey, and it leaves 3rd and 1 with 3:10 remaining here in the fourth quarter. And the 49ers trailing 33-19. We finish at the Redskins and then at home against the Rams, who are 8-7. I don't think we'll have a problem with either one of those teams. The Redskins game is going to be a bounce-back game for the 49ers. Count on it.
I hate going against teams that don't have the best record.
I know. That's over the middle. Caught by Brandon Ayuk inside the 30, 25, 20, and down to the 21-yard line on 3rd and 1.
Because they're going to be they don't have anything to go for, so they want to play spoiler.
Right.
Come on, folks. I know you want to say something, man. AB says he's backstage.
Let me get AB up here.
Whoa!
Sorry about that, AB. Darnold to throw over the middle. Caught Brandon Ayuk down to the 15-yard line with 2:39 left. Sorry about that, AB.
Oh, no problem. I dropped out for a minute.
Okay.
Get the conversation rolling.
Let's get this conversation rolling. Let's get a conversation rolling, especially after the game. Darnold to throw to the end zone, incomplete. Looking for Brandon Ayuk. Ball went one way. Ayuk went the other. It'll be 3rd and 3. But I will proudly say, for one of the few times in like 20 plus years, no one delivers a call like I do, because I say it like it needs to be said, And I tell the truth with all of my calls, no matter which team I'm covering. And it's Aaron Banks who is down on a knee for San Francisco. We have a $350 goal tonight to reach for the household. And I'm hoping everybody that tunes in can help us reach that goal.
Look,
No, man,
I've been looking through the live streams. There's a lot of channels. Ravens, 49ers.
Mm-hmm.
The playback for your channel is going to be something serious. I'm going to just tell you that now. I'm calling it out. The playback will be serious for this game.
No, man, I'll be back in a minute.
Okay, man.
The playback for this is going to be serious because this, like what we said last week, this is going to be the game of the year.
It is.
This is going to be the game that tells you where everybody sits.
Yep. And the Niners will probably sit 2 or 3 in everybody's power rankings. For me, it's 2.
This game, I still think they're number 2.
Yep.
I think they're the Eagles.
Mm-hmm.
I think they're above the Eagles.
Oh, we kicked the hell out of the Eagles.
But right now, the Ravens said we're the Apex.
The Ravens are the number 1 team.
We're the Apex Predator.
Yep. The Ravens are the number 1 team, and I'm looking at Banks' injury. I think it's his knee or his hamstring. We'll get all the, and this is one of the games where we miss Eric Armstead, and this is also one of the games where we miss Juwan Jennings.
I think he dropped on his knee.
Yeah.
Knee gave up.
3rd and 3 for the 49ers. Snap to Darnold. A lot for Ayuk, and it's incomplete. Flag down, pass interference. That was close. No, that was close. Let me shout out Chance Rogers, who asked what I'm doing over on BGS's channel. Mr. Rogers, I am doing a play-by-play call of this game and trying to raise enough money where I can give my wife a late Christmas and just handle things here in the house. I want to use this to help my family.
I got to say this to Tavon Parkman. Who's getting smoked in the playoffs?
On first down, Darnold rolls out to throw, looking and throws it away.
The Ravens are going to have a bunch of cigars.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
Eagles need their Two-Trip just said something that is so true. Eagles need their running game back. Two-Trip, here's the problem. They don't want to use it.
I'm gonna say this to answer BGS.
Yep.
The Cowboys are going to be in the playoffs.
They're already in.
The Cowboys are in the playoffs. It's just that remember what Cam Newton said. There's game changers and game managers.
Mm-hmm. There's game changers and game managers. Yes, indeed. 2nd and goal from the 2. McCaffrey is down at the 1. And that'll take us to the 2-minute warning. 2 minutes to go. It's been all Ravens since the second quarter. They lead 33-19, but the Niners are knocking on the door. And again, if you like what you hear, if you like what you see, and if you like the broadcast, the setup, and how I have everybody in, please, I beg of you, please make a donation to the Snow Strong Family Fund via Cash App. The tag you need is $, Tallman Dr. K50. I'll throw it in the chat again. We're going to do some chatting after the game is over to see if we can make this at least a $300 goal. At least a $300 goal. And I say at least because there's so much that I want to do for Jody and I haven't had a chance to do. I have not had a chance to do, and I hate it given my given everything that's happened, but I'm not giving up on life, on Jody or my family or anybody. I can and I won't. And thank you to BGS for simulcasting this. Charles, thank you to you for simulcasting it. AB Media was simulcasting it for a while, and I appreciate y'all. I wanted this to be a record breaker. I want every stream that I do to be a record breaker. That's why we lost the Super Bowl. Not enough handoffs to those 1,000-yard backs. Absolutely. Even given the fact that we're trailing 33-19, and I got kittens all over the place that are raising hell. I'm going to have to go check on them. Even though we're trailing 33-19, and we've had to throw the ball for the most part since the second quarter, they have not stopped running the ball because McCaffrey has got us to the 1-yard line. You doing a panel? You know what? Yes. I want to do a panel and talk about, you know what? I'm going to open the floor to a panel, and I want to do it in the style of an Ask Me Anything. Because I want to see if we can reach the goal for my household of $350. And that'll take care of a lot of stuff for us going forward. I got car repairs also, so I can at least try to do Uber Eats or anything like that. So BGS, I hope you're listening. I'm doing a panel, and I want it to be in the form of Ask Snowman Anything.
And look, I'm going to just say this. Look, either you do the panel or I do the damn panel. And I'm just going to say this. Look.
You want to do it?
I'll do it. I don't care if I'm doing it because, I probably do it because I want to do some cursing.
Third and goal. Darnold to throw. Sacked outside the 10-yard line. And now it's 4th and goal for the 49ers. Why don't you know what, Charles? I'll wrap this one up, and you do the panel, and I'll join you with the same donation links and everything because I need your help and BGS's help. You know what? I'm going to speak a ridiculous goal. Screw it. I want to get to a $500 goal tonight.
Again, good God. Good God.
That is the 6th sack.
Good. Is that Urban? Is that my boy?
Yes. That's Urban. And a false start coming up against the 49ers on 4th and goal.
With Urban is one of those dudes, man.
Does the name Tony Siragusa mean anything to you?
Oh, man. Did you see my picture with old Tony?
Yes.
Oh, man.
You need to send that to me personally because I want to use that as a backdrop because I love Tony Siragusa.
One of the nicest guys you could meet in person, man. And I love this is I got nothing against iPhones, but I love my Samsung camera.
Mm-hmm.
So detailed. You can see the detail of the Super Bowl ring.
Absolutely.
When we were tailgating.
Yep.
Me and my ex, BGS will laugh. She who will not be named was with us.
You're right. 4th and goal. Darnold to throw across the middle, intercepted for the 5th time. And that will write an epitaph to this game.
Wow. Wow. I'm almost biting my bottom lip just to hear what all the commentators got to say.
I am too. I'm making.
Give me that.
Charles, you know me. I call it like I see it, and will continue to call it like I see it. We got taken to the woodshed tonight, and the Baltimore Ravens defense played absolutely dynamite. They played dynamite, and that's that. That's the second time a pass was floated toward the end zone as the handoff is to Hill with 54 seconds left.
Look how they played them in the backfield.
Mm-hmm.
Boom. They just played him like a fiddle.
And that's the second time. And again, that's the second time that's happened tonight.
How many?
The Niners have thrown 5 interceptions for the first time in a long time, and the Ravens capitalized on most of their drives tonight.
And this
capitalized on most of their drives tonight.
And this is a high-powered offense, by the way.
Yep, it is. It is.
was the best offense.
This is the best offense that they had since the Jerry Rice and Montana days.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is.
Okay.
Hand off to Edwards. First down. This game's over.
You know what? They're gonna be calling this man Rick the Ruler after this.
Mm-hmm.
Boom.
As well they should.
Look at
on the run tonight. And this is a great stat. Charles, this is a great stat. Lamar Jackson on the run tonight, 6 of 8, 97 yards and a touchdown.
And that's why they call him the bus.
6 of 8, 97 yards and a touchdown. Congrats to Brock Purdy for breaking 4,000 yards. Congrats to the Ravens for moving to 12-3.
Brock Purdy making 4,000.
Yep. Congrats to Purdy for making 4,000. He'll bounce back next week. Man, love and hugs all around. And we will see Baltimore again in February because no one will stop the Niners in the NFC, and no one sure as hell is going to stop the Ravens in the AFC.
What's that?
Period.
That song from Heat Wave, Leave Your Worries Behind.
Uh-huh.
Because gray skies don't mind. We're riding on a groove line.
Yep.
Tonight. Man.
And it was just that tonight.
Shout out to the linebackers of the 49ers, man. They tested Lamar.
They did.
Oh man.
All night long. And shout to the Ravens for making adjustments on the fly. They made many more adjustments than the 49ers did. Many more adjustments.
Right there, Agent Zero. 5 wins. 5 straight wins. 9 out of the last 10. That man, a difference maker.
Mm-hmm.
God, we need a nickname for Kyle Hamilton, man.
I can't think of one.
Walking tall.
Yeah, that's all I can think of, and I love that movie.
This is why you get a 6'4" safety.
Yep.
He can cover like a corner, hit like a linebacker, and he's got hands like glue.
Mm-hmm.
What everybody said. And by the way, to all you haters who was hating on my man, All-Pro Barlow, oh, he's done. He's getting burnt.
Nope. He didn't get burned tonight. He did not get burned tonight.
Way, so did he keep Debo in check?
He did. He did. But let me say again, let me shout the Baltimore Ravens on a masterful game plan. And Kyle Hamilton's interception in the first quarter that turned the 49ers away when it looked like they were just going to waltz into the end zone on the first drive of the game. That was that. That's your play. That's your play of the game presented by BetUS.com. It was Kyle Hamilton's interception in the first quarter that kept the game scoreless. The Ravens scored 30 points in the middle 2 periods. 30 points in the middle 2 periods. They kept a high-flying 49er offense at bay. They sacked the quarterback 6 times tonight, and they lead the league in sacks with 55.
We led the sacks before the game.
Yep. 55 sacks.
I'm going to say this, Snowman. Not one damn person expected a performance like this. You
Me included.
To the wire. You had the game figured out since the second quarter.
Yep. I mean, and I'll be one of the first to admit I didn't expect this to happen, but it happened. And you know something, Charles? Much love to you and the Ravens. And I will say it again.
I ain't gonna lie.
Tell him. Hold up. Here's the Padawan. Tell him what you thought about the game.
This was complete dominance.
Yes, it was.
I mean,
yes, it was.
Complete dominance.
Yep.
All sides of the field.
And
I'm a diehard Cowboys fan. There's no way I should be up here yelling and screaming and shouting for the Ravens like that. They got my full respect. Not gonna lie to you.
You know something, and Padawan, you have my full respect with all the stories that Charles has said, has told about you. And I said at the top of the broadcast, for those who caught the top of the broadcast, I don't have a rooting stake in the matter because this is the first of two between these two teams.
Yes, sir.
This is the first of two between these two teams. And for those of you who don't believe me, that is your fault.
Right.
That's your fault. Let me change to that 49ers show, and we're going to do a quick breakdown of this. And when I say a quick breakdown, it is very simple. The Baltimore Ravens kicked our ass. All right? The Ravens kicked our ass. Simply put, when Kyle Hamilton, and I'll say the play of the game again, when Kyle Hamilton picked us off,
that set the tone.
That set the tone for the ball game.
That set the tone. And I mean, a lot of people was questioning, oh, Lamar can't do it. Lamar can't. Look, let him cook. Let him cook. Go get a cup. Let him cook. Matter of fact, while you there, get some ice. Thank you. Please and thank you. Let him. Bambi's good. She's got a Ravens jersey.
Good.
Ravens fan. She's a Baltimore dog.
But yeah, this was one of those nights. Every team has one of those nights, and this was one of those nights.
This is going to be one of those things for Purdy to see if he can overcome.
Exactly. And that's what I'm looking. And that's what I'm looking forward to.
That pineapple soda.
Yep. And that's what I'm looking. That's what I'm looking forward to. How Purdy overcomes a game like this.
Yeah.
Okay. Because I don't care what anybody say. Purdy is a bad man.
He's a bad boy.
Purdy's a bad man. But he's going to be tested throughout. He's going to be tested throughout the week.
This was a playoff game before a playoff game. I'm sorry.
Absolutely, it was.
It's a playoff. We were treated on Christmas to one hell of a game.
Mm-hmm.
That's the tone. You see number one, and look what happened when Lamar gets angry, people pay.
Yep. And the 49ers paid tonight.
Look at that.
And the 49ers look, and the 49ers paid tonight. King Kazan, I'll say it aloud. It's the first of two between these two teams. It's the first of two because I don't trust the Cowboys. I sure as hell don't trust the Eagles after what I saw today. I don't trust the Miami Dolphins. I don't trust the Buffalo Bills. And after what happened in Kansas City, I don't need to say anything further.
Look at that strut. And by the way, look at number 79 walking healthy.
Mm-hmm.
Look at him. Look at that strut that he's walking in the back. 2 touchdowns, 23 of 35, 250. We're not even talking about his legs.
Nope. 8 carries, 46 yards for Lamar Jackson. I know I didn't play the intro for that 49ers show because I decided to make it a short wrap-up. I'll do a longer wrap-up later in the week. But, hey, I got nothing but love for the Baltimore Ravens and the way they kicked our tail tonight, period. And I will continue to have nothing but love for the Baltimore Ravens. And to those of you who don't believe that this will be the first of two, all I have to say is watch this. I know Charles is getting ready to host a panel. I will be a part of it. A lot of us are going to be a part of it. I want to thank y'all for tuning in to tonight's Christmas broadcast, but I would not be remiss if I didn't thank my beautiful wife, Jody, and my beautiful daughter, Sonia, for allowing me to do this. When we flip over to Charles's channel, I still have a $350 goal to reach. No, I have a $500 goal to reach, and that's to help the Snow household because we're going through some things right now, and we have been for 2 years. And I want to do as much as I can, even with me working, even with me doing Uber Eats, which I'll be doing tomorrow. I need you guys' help. So, Charles, how long before you're ready?
Give me about 10, 15 minutes.
Okay. When you get everything together, I'll wait for you to drop the link in your chat, and we'll do the panel where it's going to be an Ask Snowman Anything, and I'm hosting it on Charles's channel, and I'll simulcast it to my channel. So get ready to ask Snowman anything. And also, if you can, help us fund the Snowman Stadium Tour and help us please fund the Snowman household, because there's so much that I want to do. And were it not for my wife, Jody, I wouldn't be here. And she told me day one, chase your dreams. And she is also now my business manager. So she is going to put the hammer down on what needs to be done business-wise. She told me, you do the content, I'll handle the business. And I said, baby, it's in your hands. So let me get on off of here. I want to thank y'all for tuning in tonight. Let me flip the set back. I'll do a longer That 49er show on Wednesday. I'll do it Wednesday at 7:00. Go ahead, Charles.
No, man. I want you to do a comprehensive watch of this. I want you to watch it again Tuesday. And when you do your show Wednesday, I want you to do the pros and the cons of both teams.
Got it.
And how both of these teams put on a hell of a show. And a lot of people don't understand this is still a talented 49ers team. It's just so amazing that we were blessed on Christmas. I mean, this is a gift to everybody.
Yeah, it is.
It is.
It is.
We looked at this, and we're witnessing two Super Bowl ready teams.
And you said it best, Charles. Super Bowl ready teams. But we're gonna get serious. We're gonna flip over to Charles's channel, and I'll simulcast the Ask Snowman Anything to my channel. And the goal, I know I said 500 would be the goal. Let's make it $1,000, okay? Because I want to be sure not only we get through Christmas, but we get through the new year. And I really want to surprise my wife with a wonderful gift, like groceries in the house, like the other bills being paid, and then get her something really, really, really fabulous for Christmas.
I got the time set for midnight for everybody.
All right.
Beat me there.
All right. I will beat you there, and I will close up shop here. Thank you, Charles. Thank you, AB, and thank you to the Master Teacher BGS for simulcasting on his channel as well. This has been a fabulous Christmas night. This has been absolutely wonderful. I'm going over to Charles's channel at midnight and hang out there. It's an Ask Snowman Anything. Okay, this is an Ask Snowman Anything panel. So anything you want to ask, go ahead. I am an open book. It's wide open, and I want y'all to be a part of it. Thank you all very, very much. Merry Christmas, and I'll see y'all on Charles's channel in about 15 minutes. Thank you. Final score: Ravens 33, 49ers 19. Ravens 12-4 on the Ravens 12-3 on the year. Niners are 11-4, and I'll do a complete breakdown of both teams on Wednesday night. Good night and Merry Christmas, everybody.
Ain't no we're in this world, could do it like me. Open up your eyes and insert a little vice in. You don't have to love